today's video it's going to be all drugstore makeup today, and I'll basically be showing you guys products that I personally like and that I will continue to use, and what I feel like is an affordable product for you to use. Definitely if you're like a beginner or if you're more cost efficient and you want to kind of be a little bit cheap when it comes to getting makeup, you know, like high-end like MAC, Becca, all of that tends to cost a lot of money, and a lot of us don't have that money to just fork out on makeup. So I want to give you guys an affordable lineup of makeup that you can get from the drugstore that is also just as good as the high-end makeup. So if you want to see exactly what my starter kit is for beginners drugstore makeups, then just keep on watching. Okay, so first I'm going to go in with foundation. I don't really have a drugstore primer right now, so I really can't tell you guys what primer to use. I used to have one, but I cannot remember what primer I had because for like some months now, for the past like 7 months, I've been using the Becca Ever Matte and Poreless primer, so I can't really tell you what primer to use. I'm just going to start off with foundation. I have a lot of foundation when it comes to drugstore, and a lot of these are like dupes, different high-end foundations. The first one I have is the MILANI Conceal and Perfect. I've had this for a while. This is very much so full coverage. This is very like, this is thick, and that's one thing I can't say I don't like about it. I don't really like to feel the makeup on my face. A little bit of this goes a long way. This is really good, and I will say that this is like compared to the Clinique Beyond Perfecting when it comes to full coverage, because they both are 2-in-1. This is a foundation plus concealer, and I'm in the color Chestnut. So this is a really good foundation if you want more of a full coverage foundation for a cheaper price. The next one I have is a Holy Grail. A lot of people love these. Actually, the next 3 foundations I will talk to you guys about, I absolutely love them. They're like Holy Grail status for me for drugstore foundation. And this one is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. I absolutely love this stuff, and I'm in the color 355 Coconut. This is so bomb. It's so lightweight, and it's also full coverage as well. It's not as full coverage as the MILANI, but it does still gives you a great full coverage. And this is for normal to oily skin, the one that I picked up. And I've been using this like for over probably like 4 years or so. I really love this. Next one I have is the L'Oreal True Match foundation, and I've heard this be raved about a lot too. This is also, like I said, again, a Holy Grail status for me for foundation for drugstore. I've actually decided to use this because I first heard Nicole Guerrero and Carly Bible, I think I'm pronouncing her last name right, but both of them, and Jaclyn Hill as well, they all 3 like raved so heavily on this foundation. So I just had to try it out, and they were correct. This foundation is it is so lightweight. I literally cannot feel this on my face. It is so good. I absolutely love this foundation. It comes in a small little tube, as you can see, but it does go a long way. I've had this for a while, and I still have more in here. And this is a True Match, and I'm in the color Cocoa. It is like a glass container, so I will be careful with this. Try not to drop it because it may splatter and get like everywhere. You do not want that. But this is so good, so lightweight, super. It's just super. The next one I have is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. I absolutely love this foundation because, like I said, I am an oily girl, so I love to get items that will be mattifying to kind of tame down my oils just a little bit. So I really love this. I would say the more full coverage ones you really need to wear like during the fall and winter, really, I wouldn't necessarily wear the full coverage ones throughout the summer. I'll wear like the L'Oreal True Match throughout the summer, and probably this one too, because since these two are like so lightweight and you can barely feel them in your face, you don't want to have stuff that'll feel cakey on your skin, and then you outside and probably like sweating. I feel like it's just gonna be a hot mess. With the thicker one, like definitely like MILANI. So this is really, really good. And like I said, all of these are from Drugstore. You can also get these from Ulta as well. And again, like I said, Walmart, Target, all of these places, Walgreens, CVS, whatever's close by you, they all sell these brands. So yeah, I would check this out. Next, I'm going to talk about is my finishing spray and my setting powder. I've been using this finishing spray for a long time, and I actually use this finishing spray for my face today. And also to back up, I did use the Infallible Pro Matte on my face today as well. I did use this finishing spray today, and it is the NYX Matte Finish FINI Matte Setting Spray. You can get this from Ulta and probably Target as well, because I know Target sells NYX. But I will say your best bet will probably be Ulta, because you know sometimes in drugstore they don't carry the whole line of the product, and NYX has a pretty big line, and I know for a fact Target does not carry all of that. So just to make sure that you know when you're going in that they have everything you're looking for, I will say go to Ulta when it comes to NYX. Also, I would say Ulta in general. If you do have an Ulta, just go by there, because typically Ulta has more of a color range as well. So if you are lighter or if you're darker, they tend to have every range for everybody. So I will say try to go to Ulta first to pick up any of these products. Definitely for my more darker skin girls like myself, your best bet will probably be to go to Ulta. I know with some of these, definitely like the foundations, you can get these from drugstores, because I know like my Maybelline Fit Me, I actually got that from a drugstore, and my MILANI I got from a drugstore, but my L'Oreal and Infallible Foam Matte and my the one I'm wearing on my face, I actually got that from Ulta. So just be cautious. So if you don't see it in one store, just go to the other. But this is a NYX finishing setting spray. This is how it looks. It's in this little black tube. I've actually had this for a while, and it's still got pretty good bit on it. All you gotta do is, after you finish your makeup, of course, set your face, and this is really good. I really love this because, again, I am oily, so this is a mattifying setting spray. So I really love this, and I can't remember the price. I want to say it's like around, it's no more than $10 for a pack. So it's a very inexpensive setting spray with good quality. So if you're looking for a decent setting spray, I will say go with the NYX. The other item I have is a setting powder, and that's to set your concealer once you're done with it, and it is the NYX Mineral Set It Don't Fret It powder, and this is in the color medium dark. What I can say about this is that one thing I do not like, if you guys have seen any more other setting powders that's drugstore, comment down below and let me know of them. But this is the only one that I've really seen when it comes to setting powders, and this one is a pretty good setting powder, don't get me wrong, but I will say the only downside to this is that this setting powder does have flashback. And if you guys don't know what that means, it's like when you're taking a picture and the flash is on or something like that, you can see like a cast, like a white cast where you actually applied this. And I see it a lot, like right up under my eyes and stuff. I see it most there. I don't really see it anywhere else on my face, but I do see it like underneath my eyes. So that's the only downside that I can say to this. If you guys have experienced the same problem, comment down below and let me know. But yeah, that's the only downside I will say. This does have a little bit of flashback, so you may have to go back over it like with foundation or something to make sure that that flashback don't show. But I feel like you shouldn't have to do all that. Next, I'm going to talk about concealers, and These two concealers I'm going to talk about has been raved all over YouTube, and one in particular has been raved even more than the other because it is the most inexpensive concealer that you can purchase, legit, and it has awesome quality than a lot of other high-end concealers. So I will be showing you guys two concealers that are holy grail status for me. And the first one is the Maybelline New York Fit Me concealer, and this is it. It's in the color Cafe, and I actually paid $5 for this. This is a really good concealer. I'm actually wearing this concealer right now. It is so, I forgot how good this concealer is. This is a brand new bottle. I actually bought this yesterday. We ran out of this concealer, so I bought it again yesterday, and you guys, I forgot how good this concealer is. This concealer glides on so smooth and is so lightweight, but it has such great coverage. I will say I like the Kat Von D's a little bit better, just because the Kat Von D has more of a fuller coverage concealer. I love full coverage concealer, and this one is more of a buildable concealer, if that makes any sense. So what I did to this look right here that you see, I actually put on one layer of concealer, blended it in, put my setting powder on, then I went back again with another layer so I can get the buildable coverage that I want. So if you find that your concealer is not building the way you want to, just that one coat before you apply your setting powder, try to do that. Try to do one coat, set it, and then do another coat and then set it, and see how you like that. But I found that little trick really helps me. So I really love this. Like, if you want a really good concealer that's not high-end, please try this. This concealer is the one that has been raved. You guys probably already know exactly which one I'm talking about. You can get it from a beauty supply store, like a hair store. They have it. It's only $2.99. I think Morphe sells it. It's like one of the best concealers out there, even competing with high-end. And it is the LA Girl Pro Concealer. They have this concealer in so many colors. They have it in color correcting. Any color that you can think of, LA Girl Pro has it. They have such a wide range of concealers. Trust and believe, they have your skin tone. They have the color that you need. So this is a really good concealer. I'm pretty sure if you're watching this and you already have drugstore foundation and makeup, if you already have drugstore makeup, I'm pretty sure you probably even already have this in your collection. If you don't have this in your collection, you need to get it. And like I said, it's only $3, and you can get it from like your local beauty supply store. The next item I'm going to talk about is some mascara. I've been using this mascara probably going on 2 or 3 years now. This is like one of the best mascaras that are drugstore that you're probably going to find, honestly. And it is the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara, and mine is in this gold tube. I really love this. I've had this one mascara for like over 1.5 years, and I'm still pushing with this same mascara. I love it because it has such a thin wand. I don't know if you guys can like see that thin wand. So this is amazing. I really love it because since it has such a thin wand, it's able to get like underneath that bottom lash like really good without causing a big mess, you know, and it's able to get each strand the way you want it to, since it is a thin wand. And I really love this. This is the only mascara that I own. This is the only mascara that I use. So this is some good stuff. So if you guys haven't picked up the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara, please go get it because it's one of the best mascaras out there, drugstore, hands down. I promise you. Please pick this up. Last thing I want to talk to you guys about is my lippies that I have drugstore, and I have a few. I want to start with my lip liners first, and then I'm going to go to the lipsticks and lip glosses. But they're all the same, but I'm just going to talk to you guys about my NYX. NYX lip liners are the best Drugstore lip liners. So if you haven't had these, I will say get these. Now I will say they do have another competitor. When I wouldn't call it drugstore because you cannot purchase it at the drugstore, but it is a low end just like this, and I will say ColourPop, and I'm going to mention that a little bit later on. ColourPop is very good. They have awesome lip liners. I feel like even better than NYX personally, my personal opinion. ColourPop is so good. It's so affordable. Like, they start at like $4 or $5, at the most $6 for a lip liner, lip liner, lippy stick, lip gloss, anything. It's like $4 to $5 each, or $4 to $6. You're not gonna pay no more than $6 for any of their lip products. So they have really, really, really good quality lip products. So if you want real good quality, like really like legit, almost touching high end, if not better than a lot of high ends, I would say go to ColourPop. But if not, if you want to just stick to strictly drugstore where you can walk inside, I will say NYX. And I got 3 right here. I need to go get the NYX lip pencil in the color Espresso, because the color Espresso also goes with the MAC Chestnut lip pencil, which is also compared to the Kylie lip pencil in True Brown K. So keep in mind of that as well. There are different high ends of lip pencils that you can get. So this one is in the color Nude Truffle. One lip pencil, my NYX lip pencil, I have it in the color Nude Truffle, Mahogany, and Vintage. In the color Vintage, it goes on so creamy. It's more like a wine red. I don't know if you can see that. It's like a wine red color, and it is so pretty. The color Mahogany, let's see, you guys, they glide on so good. The Mahogany is more like a red with a brown undertone, so that's really cute too. Is this one right here, if you can see it, the second one. And the color Truffle is more of a nude. It like almost like legit matches my skin color. So my next items are my lippies. I didn't bring all of them in one because I just want to bring one. I have several, and I'm actually going tomorrow to get another color to match something else, but I didn't feel like, yeah, it's a long story. But this is the NYX Lingerie, this first lippy, and it is in the color Exotic. NYX Lingerie lipsticks are very pigmented, and they're very beautiful, and they're very inexpensive as well, and they dry on matte. So you see the color at the bottom, that is the color Exotic, and like I said, they dry on matte. Now they will leave your lips drying, so I would recommend you putting on like a lip balm or something before you put all this up under your lipsticks. I prefer you doing that regardless of whatever you put on your lips. I always apply lip balm first before you apply anything on your lips. It's kind of like a primer, you know, so make sure you apply your primer before putting on lipstick, so put on your lip balm first. Next lippy I have is, it like all the wording like came off, but this is a ColourPop. Like I said, I was going to mention it because it wouldn't be this video if I did not mention this, because I absolutely love this. Whenever you guys see me with a matte brown lip, I'm using this color, and this is in color Limbo and ColourPop. I really love this because with the MAC Chestnut mixed with this Limbo over top, it makes the perfect matte brown, and I will say those two combinations is very compatible to Kylie's lip kit in True Brown K. So if you ever wanted her lippies but you couldn't afford them, just do that. And the brown is right here. you haven't tried any ColourPop stuff, you need to go online right now. I'm going to leave the links to a lot of these down below. But if you have not gone to ColourPop, I need you to go to ColourPop today and just go shopping. Next one is a Wet n Wild lipstick, and this is in the color Sandstorm. I actually got this because it actually is a dupe for a high-end lip product, and it is a dupe for the Anastasia Beverly Hills in the color Ashton. So this is actually a dupe for it, and I've actually seen a swatch comparison and they look just about the exact identical. But you know, Anastasia Beverly Hills lip pencils probably our lip products range from like 20 on up, and this costs $2 or $3. So it's a dupe for it, and I'm actually wearing this color right now on my lips. So this is very, very good. As you can see, it is pigmented. The color does truly show up. I do have this over top of my MAC lip pencil in the color Chestnut. So again, it just depends on what you want. Again, like I said, the dupe for Chestnut MAC, if you don't want to pay for that and you want to get Drugstore, again, that is the NYX lip pencil in the color Espresso. So there's dupes for everything. So if you never thought about that, there's dupes for almost every single product. And almost every product that I've mentioned today are dupes for another high-end product. That is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. If you want me to do another video with high-end products, please let me know and put that comment down below as well. Give it a thumbs up again if you want me to do that. I will make a video on that. And yeah, just make sure you also follow me on all my social medias at Whitley Janae. I will leave that, as always, somewhere right here. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next Wednesday.